Hello guys, today we're looking at the English locale of Track Life, which was made the locale maybe by some student who doesn't know how to use spell check. Well, you will see for yourself, but the game, I must say, despite all flaws that would certainly be ironed out in future patches, I'm almost certain of that. The game beats Track and Logistics Simulator totally. The feature of that Track and Logistics Simulator was apparently loading the cargo into the truck, but it had nothing more to offer. This game offers far more than just loading cargo. Look here, for example, at the map. The button M by default. The scale is magnificent, but the game needs some explanation, and I guess I have cut the sound volume totally. It is done by Justin Broadcast, by the way. It supports user music and internet radio via radiostreamfile.ini. My files means my documents, thankfully for the Microsoft Windows architecture. They are always stored under user profile documents folder, which has an alias in native language. In Russian would be мои документы, in English my documents, in Chinese well, that would be something that translates into English as my files. I have been waiting for a long time for English locale of this one, because I'm generally fond of simulators of anything that moves. By anything that moves, but not moves and shoots. I did. And well, what was I going to say? Well, I muted the sound to show you some features of the map here. Finally, without that music that is repeating and thus a bit annoying, I can give you a bit of tutorial. This symbol with the 3 boxes in the square means that there's a terminal where you can pick up or deliver jobs to. Each town has but one terminal. Well, that's very convenient. Especially keep in mind that every sign you will see in the game world is in Chinese. So this symbol 4S, it's the trucks shop. Well, not only truck shop, but truck and car shop. And it also has a repair station. Usually I'm saying usually, but I've been only to one of that installation, but I see from the map they are all the same. 4S here in Hangzhou. Regularly is the same as 4S in Huzhou, and the main building is the truck shop. The auxiliary building right in the back, the smaller building, is the repair shop. On parking you can drive near the noodle cup sign and have something to eat. It, by the way, allows you to step off the track for a while, but not for a whole while. You won't get far on foot. And the gas station sign is obviously a gas station that also requires you to step off the track and go for the gas pump and press and hold enter to fill the tank. And in parking you can also sleep. This sign is some sort of pay station for the highway. The toll for getting, for example, from here to here was 29. I don't know if I pronounce their currency correct. Yuan. And the toll from getting from here to here was 30 yuan. Distance is about 50 kilometers. Well, now for the interesting part. Setting. Well, that's laughable. You would expect better handling, and to do this you would probably increase centering speed. This applies I guess only to those who play from joystick, which auto centers itself, or from the keyboard. I guess those who use wheel will use wheel to center itself. They won't get such a problem. But we've got the problem of centering the controls. So the default setting is 20, and it's too slow. I'm now even increasing it a bit for, well, let it be 64, let it be 65. Don't forget to press apply. Terrain detail is set to 20 by default, even on high, which is, you'll see, height. I guess if I turn on more terrain details, the game would run slower. I'm pretty comfortable with how it runs, but well, let's experiment. It's strange to see this as a slider. Let it be 80%. Okay. And of course I've turned the sound off. The gearbox is by default automatic. You should also switch it to manual in the settings. It is not as responsive as it probably could be. Terrain detail. Oh, and I totally forgot to switch lights on. Well, we see terrain from there. I'm Actually, I should go to the parking lot by that time. So I turned terrain detail to 90. Still no grass. Well, there's the texture of grass, but no grass itself. Okay, going to boost it all the way up. 200% something. Still nothing. Okay, I guess um, 20 points. How do I move this thing without exact positioning? Because you know, I want to reverse it back to exactly 20, but it seems I cannot. Well, just love round values. Let it be 24. Will we see any difference? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Terrain view distance 1000, view distance 1000. I won't change this. Well, another thing. When you plan your delivery mission, you go here, quest, and this locked by the levels, and this shows 0 kilometers. That is because of you are the one who decides where to deliver particular cargo. So you actually buy the price at the base, move it somewhere. I guess there are different type of cargo available, types, sorry, and you delivering them and selling there. Not quite delivery simulator, not quite traffic simulator, and you are not just a driver, but I guess a travel and merchant of a kind. Why total mileage is 0 kilometers? I made like 100 kilometers today. 0 kilometers in almost 1 hour real time, with 3 deliveries done. That's brilliant. A bit about revenue. From the start, player got 1200. Sorry, not 1200, but 120,000 money. I'm not sure that the truck costs 120,000 yuan, even in China, or even 40,000 yuan, because, well, let me see. Well, that would mean that tricycle that is often used in countries like India and China as a taxi or small delivery car costs $1,000. Well, that's not its real cost, because $1,000, that's kind of too much. For the trike, that, well, for those who haven't seen one, we are going to go again to the car shop. In Russia, that thing could cost maybe $700. I mean, that little monstrosity. Motorcycle engine. Hell, it is a motorcycle by a lot of standards. And we've got them sitting there as well. I've seen the pickup version, rather nice. So, and this one reminds me of a Ford or Gazelle. Rather interesting design. But from the start we own this one and can buy this one. And for everything else, we've got to work hard, really, really hard. Which I am, well, I am not going to buy inferior models until I go for smaller provinces, maybe for Taiwan, which is available as DLC. This one and this one would fit perfectly in the infrastructure, but I would like to say for this one, this reminds me of old Soviet Kremenchuksky after factory trucks. I would definitely save till I am available to buy this one. So it will be a long walk, not in the sense of what is often put in that term, but it will be a long and hard earning of small amounts of money by driving all types of things all over the available provinces, but I guess it would worth it. At least they got what seems to add challenge to this game. Money is not so easy to obtain. You pay for living, you pay for eating, you pay for using highways, etc. You pay for repairs if you drive carelessly, you pay fines. By the way, I should transit to the left line. No. Well, I won't get punished probably if there's no police car around. Well, it's better played with the wheel. I've already got that understanding. What's that? A recruiting for the People's Army of China? Oh, by the way, the famous noodle cup I was telling you about. So you are driving towards it. Better disengage engine, disengage lights. On board and enter the shop. It shows our health points or hit points, whatever. That's oh, I got it. It's not hit points, it's hunger points. And here finally we can take a rest. Um, 20 hours military standard time. So to start our war at 6 a.m. 20 plus 4, that would be midnight. 10 hours would be more than enough. And we need to eat again. Okay, I like it. At least there's something to spend money on besides gas, besides well, everything else for the automobile. Well, I guess we will do a small delivery job. I'm going to turn the sound on for this one again and stop my stupid commentaries. By the way, it shows full bar of audio, but it's turned off until you click here.
前往装货区装载货物。
I don't know what's this teleportation about, but we should then go to that green circle and pick up the cargo.
开始运送货物。
By the way, with the Z button you could disable the interface and enjoy an authentic ride without any interference from the game. And with the F3 button you could cycle mirrors. That's also useful when or if you are always playing from third person.
祝您一路顺风。您已超速。
Didn't got the moment where there was a speed limit.
您已超速。
This is where we paid our toll for using the highway. This is where you would be extra careful, because this invisible wall over there in front of us, it flashes on and off, and I haven't seen here. So I haven't seen it for the time. First time was here.
前往卸货区域卸载货物。
And let's say I've got in trouble by hitting that little wall and spending 1,000 something for repairs. Let's should be straightforward. Oh, not at all. Turning right. Well, okay. One to the left. Should be straight. Actually, it's doable, even without the help of the third person. Just by using whatever tips for parking you've got in the driving school. this is it. This was my first glance at Track Life, and I keep saying that I like it, even despite these horrible decorations. See the truck with the it's a truck, it's time machine. Its style just cries. I'm from 1995. The blue one, I mean. The playable machines are nicely modeled, and well, the traffic machines, well, they are not so nicely modeled, but are acceptable. And I guess if I ever had the real wheel, but well, I don't need one, because it's pretty much playable from the keyboard. So, see you next time. I guess next time I'm going to share some experience from X-Plane, but I'm still thinking whether it would be a fly over local area or will be something next, something more related to unusual aircraft that's available to that platform also. No. Stay tuned, stay safe, etc. I've caught myself on the thought that I'm starting actually to forget how to speak English. Let's just hope I won't completely forget it till the next time. Stay safe.